Blessings, blessings, yeah. I see elephant tusks on the bow of a sailing lady, docked on the Ivory Coast. Mercedes in a row, winding down the road. I hope my black skin don't dirt this white tuxedo before the boss got sure. And if so, well fuck it, because this water drown my family. This water makes my blood. This water tells my story. This water knows it all. Go ahead and spill some champagne in the water. Go ahead and watch the sun blaze on the waves of the ocean.
Dope boy still smelling like cocaine. White boat, white road, can he be more cleaner? The oil you spill that BP ain't clean up. I'm anti-Santa Maria. Only Christopher we acknowledge his Wallace. I don't even like Washingtons in my pocket. Black card go hard when I'm shopping. Boat docked in front of her man's picking cotton. Silken fleeces, lay on my Jesus. Oh my God, I hope y'all don't get seasick. See me in shit you never saw. If it wasn't for these pictures, they wouldn't see me at all. Whole world's in awe. I crash through glass ceilings, I break through closed doors. I'm on the ocean, I'm in heaven. Yachting, Ocean 11.
Elephant tusks on the bow of a sailing lady, docked on the Ivory Coast. Mercedes in a row, winding down the road. I hope my black skin don't dirt this white tuxedo before the boss got sure. And if so, well fuck it, because this water drown my family. This water makes my blood. This water tells my story. This water knows it all. Go ahead and spill some champagne in the water. Go ahead and watch the sun blaze on the waves of the ocean.
Me and Tatas like Pablo and Papa, winding dirt roads on mopeds, spilling opus. Welcome to the magnum opus, the Magna Carta, the best-selling author decoded. Yeah. On a holiday playing strange fruit. From a maker to a Billy, I can't take the same route. Swoosh, that's the sound of the border. Swoosh, and that's the sound of a baller. Muhammad Hovey, my back against the rope. The black made back, I'm back inside the boat. Shepherd Ferry, they finally gave me some hope. Can't believe they got a nigga to vote. Democrat, nope, I so dope. The troubled waters had to learn how to float. On the ocean, I'm in heaven. Yacht, Ocean 11.
Elephant tusks on the bow of a sailing lady, docked on the Ivory Coast. Mercedes in a row, winding down the road. I hope my black skin don't dirt this white tuxedo before the boss got sure. And if so, well fuck it, because this water drown my family. This water makes my blood. This water tells my story. This water knows it all. Go ahead and spill some champagne in the water. Go ahead and watch the sun blaze on the waves of the ocean.
Just let me be great. Let me be great. I feel like motherfucking Cassius Clay right now. Genius. Don't be good, my nigga, be great. After that government cheese, we eating steak. After them projects, now we on the States. I'm from the bottom, I know you can relate. Fuck up the world. Just fuck up this world. Fuck up the world. Me and Destiny got a day. Martin had a dream. Hope got a team. My chain already heavy. Let me get a ring. Parades down Flatbush. Confetti on my fur. Turn right and Red Hook niggas heavy on the curve. See, most my niggas die early 20s to late teens. I'm just trying to come from under the thumb of this regime. 1% of a billion more than niggas ever seen. Still they wanna act like it's an everyday thing. Clean. Fuck up this world. Fuck up this world. Fuck up this world. Fuck up the high yellow sky dweller in the rose gold. Legend of the summer in the Rose Bowl. Came through Pasadena in the low. Just to show respect to the cholos. Feeling like a stranger in my own land. Got me feeling like Brody in Homeland. I just want a shot to show my genius. Standing on the top, hold my penis. America try to emasculate the greats. Murder Malcolm gave Cassius the shakes. Wait, tell 'em rumble, young man, rumble. Try to dim your lights, tell you be humble. You know I'm gonna shine like a trillion watts. You know a nigga trill is Michael Jackson socks. Sending light out to Compton in 100 blocks. Little bastard boy, basking on top. Fuck up this world. Let's fuck up this world. Let's fuck up the world. Let's fuck up this world. Fuck up the sippin' Douce, boy, this ain't your daddy yet. He in the Cadillac, me, I'm in the Maybach. This ain't gray sweatsuits and white tube socks. This is black leather pants and a pair of stands. Socks is my synopsis is clear. Got strip clubs feeling like Oxford, I swear. Teacher, I'm trying to unteach ya. All the shit they taught you that got you all in the bleachers. When you front row at the Knick game, knows the Spike Lees. You front row everywhere, you in the HOVs. Jordan 1s and dungarees. And that's just the half of my warpath. Make a million of a million, let my niggas make a million. Till we all check a billion. Shit, that's just the way I'm feeling. We have yet to see a ceiling. We just top what we top. Cause the bars don't struggle when the struggle don't stop. Let's fuck up this world. Let's fuck up this world. Let's fuck up the world. Let's fuck up the world. It's our time now. Let's fuck up the world. Fuck up this world. See what you made me do? Shout out to old Jews and old rules. New blacks with new stacks. I already been the king. Retroact, I'm just bringing it back like Jordan packs. New money, they looking down on me. Blue bloods, they tryna clown on me. You can turn up your nose, high society. Never gon' turn down the homie. Knock, knock, I'm at your neighbor house. Straight cash, I bought your neighbor out. You should come to the housewarming. Come and see what your new neighbor bout. Yellow Lambo in the driveway. 135, I'm on the highway. Frank Sinatra on my sono. Loud as fuck, I did it my way. Me and Soul before the album drop. White lessons before I had a deal. X-Bun B about me. This ain't no snapback, a nigga been trill. By the way, fuck your mag. You ain't gotta count it, my nigga, I can add 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 20 million. Oh, I'm so good at math. Might crash your internet. And I ain't even into that. When I was talking Instagram, last thing you wanted was your picture snap. Fed still lurking. They see I'm still putting work in. Cause somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. Yeah. Twerk. 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 Twerk, Molly, twerk. Twerk. Twerk, Molly, twerk. Twerk. Yeah, twerk, Molly. Yeah. Uh. Only in America. See what you made me do? Shout out to old Jews and old rules. New blacks with new stacks. I already been the king. Retroact, I'm just bringing it back like Jordan packs. New money, they looking down on me. Blue bloods, they tryna clown on me. You can turn up your nose, high society. Never gon' turn down the homie. Knock, knock, I'm at your neighbor house. Straight cash, I bought your neighbor out. You should come to the housewarming. Come and see what your new neighbor bout. Yellow Lambo in the driveway. 135, I'm on the highway. Frank Sinatra on my sono. Loud as fuck, I did it my way. Me and Soul before the album drop. White Lexus before I had a deal. X-Bun B about me. This ain't no snapback, a nigga been trill. By the way, fuck your mag. You ain't gotta count it, my nigga, I can add 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 20 million. Oh, I'm so good at math. Might crash your internet. And I ain't even into that. When I was talking Instagram, last thing you wanted was your picture snap. Fat still lurking. They see I'm still putting work in. Cause somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. Yeah. Twerk. 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 Twerk, Molly, Molly, twerk. Twerk. Twerk, Molly, 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 twerk. Twerk. Yeah. Twerk, Molly, Molly, Molly. Yeah. Only in America.
What's going on, people? This is your boy Say One's History. You are watching The Male's Perspective. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated for all cool new content that's coming out. You guys read the title. You know what we're talking about here, man. This is crazy, everything that's going on, but we are definitely going to get into it here. Jazzy is implicated in Sean P. Diddy Combs' situation here, and it is getting crazy. Now, here's the thing with this whole situation, you guys. We got a situation where two things can be true all at the same time. And what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about, you know, like everything that's going on with P. Diddy, you know. I'm sorry. I really think, you know, I really think he did what he said he did. I mean, hell, we got it on film of all the things that he was doing, blowing up Kid Cudi's car and stuff like that. But I also believe, too, that there are forces that are coming after these black billionaires as well. And here's what I'm really trying to say. Are some of these people like P. Diddy, you know, as horrible as they say they are? Yes, I do think so. But if that's the case, why are you not going after the people like the white people that are just as bad as him, like Hugh Hefner? You know, from my understanding, they stayed blocks from each other in the same fucking neighborhood. So why Why is it if it's good for the goose, it's not good for the gander? I'm not sure exactly how that works, but it is what it is. So, we're going to get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. And it's crazy, yo, but we are going to get into it. So, without further ado, let's check this out, y'all.
Rap music mogul Jay-Z revealed as an accused rapist in a civil lawsuit initially filed against Sean Diddy Combs. The two stars, now accused of raping a 13-year-old girl at an after-party decades ago. I have 7 shocking details from the suit and what Jay-Z, Combs, and the accuser's lawyer are all saying about it. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Jay-Z, of course, is one of the biggest names in rap music, and he has been a longtime friend and associate of Sean Diddy Combs. Now he's being revealed as the name behind Celebrity A in a lawsuit filed by a Jane Doe from Alabama who claims that Combs and
So, I just want to say, I find it funny that it was amended, to actually involve his name into the whole situation. But that's neither here or there. Let's keep going.
now Jay-Z raped her in the year 2000. And in a bit, I'm going to tell you what both Jay-Z and Sean Combs are saying about this lawsuit, so stay tuned for that. Combs is currently in federal custody, accused of racketeering and sex trafficking, and he's pleaded not guilty to those charges. The sex trafficking charge filed against Combs relates to allegations made by his ex, Cassie Ventura, that he forced her to take part in freak-offs, days-long sex acts with male sex workers. Cassie had originally filed a civil lawsuit against Combs in November of 2023. That suit, of course, was settled in record time within a day. Before that, Combs' lawyers say that Cassie's lawyers had made an offer to them that they could buy the rights to a book she was writing for $30 million in exchange for...
That's where Diddy fucked up. Real talk. Because he settled the case, before it even came out. But she wanted more, and she wanted him to buy the book too. But she didn't buy the book. And when she didn't buy the book, and then the video came out too, it was all over. It was a wrap for him. Now, Diddy and Jay-Z, they may be friends, but they do things completely different. And I'll tell you how they do things completely different. Diddy is quick to settle. He don't want no smoke. He come from that old school mindset where he's like, you know what? It's better to just go ahead and pay the money and let it be. Jay-Z, a little bit different. He's like, bring the smoke. And, be that as it may, he may be like, you know what? I'm asking for the smoke because I know there's no fire. Or he could be like, this may be something in my past life that I was doing or whatever the case may be. It's not, to the extent of what the allegations are claiming. But yeah, I was having fun. We was partying, we was drinking, we was smoking, we was doing this. And for this woman, to say that I raped her or whatever the case may be, it's just outlandish. So it may be something that's like a half truth, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But let's let her keep talking. Let's see what's going on.
it never seeing the light of day. Cassie's lawsuit and the subsequent settlement seem to open the floodgates for other women to file civil lawsuits against Combs. More than a dozen have been filed, including one by a Jane Doe in October. At the time the suit was filed, Combs was the main defendant, and 2 other celebrities were listed as Celebrity A and Celebrity B. Celebrity A was listed as a man, and Celebrity B, a woman. Now attorney Tony Busby, after some legal back and forth with a demand letter and dueling lawsuits, says Celebrity A is Jay-Z, whose legal name is Sean Carter. The suit begins. Defendant Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, aka Puff Daddy, aka Diddy, aka PD, aka Love, along with his longtime friend and collaborator, Sean.
Yo, why they gotta name all the names like that? That's horrible. Let's go, though.
Carter, aka Jay-Z, drugged and raped a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns assaulting the minor. Many others were present at the after-party, but did nothing to stop the assault. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. The plaintiff says she was 13 at the time in January of 2000 when she said she went to the MTV Video Music Awards at Radio City Music Hall. She didn't have a ticket, so she approached limo drivers who were parked outside hoping to get in. The lawsuit says one of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for defendant Combs. The driver told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that she fit what Diddy was looking for. And while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after party. The driver stated that he had to drive Combs and others to the after party first, but instructed plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he pick her up after and take her to the after party. While the woman says she was outside the VMAs talking to the limo drivers, inside it was a big night, particularly for Jennifer Lopez, who was at the awards show with her then boyfriend, Sean Combs. They were a hot couple back then.
And you know what? Another thing, Jennifer Lopez is not innocent in this whole thing either. You know, also too, I want to talk about this because I was having a conversation a couple of days ago with a coworker on this, and all of these women, and I'm not saying that women. You have to be careful when you have these conversations because women will jump up and be like, oh, well, just because she decided to go to that place doesn't mean that she wanted or chose to get raped. Yes, I get that. But these are willing participants. These women are going to these different places, trying to be involved with these men, trying to get next to them, trying to even, dare I say, have relationships with them or relations with them. And then when they get exactly what they want, then they start crying wolf. They start crying that something happened to them. They start crying that this person did something wrong. It just it gets crazy. And then on top of that too, I was watching this video a little bit in advance, and they're talking about the case, and then what do? They put up a freaking advertisement.
Pause.
A freaking advertisement of, you know, like a 1-800 lawsuit if you have like cases or something going on in the past, you or whatever the case may be, and you think that you may be owed some money because of a claim, to contact these people. It's just crazy the way the system is. This is exactly what I was saying, that America is not a country. It's a business. It's a corporation. And when you go out of the country, you see it very clearly, the difference between America and the difference between other countries. There is no love. There is no type of family. There is no stability here. It is just all business. And when you understand that, people tend to get the hell out of America. They make their money here, but they get the hell out of America because it's a freaking business. And who wants to do business all the time? It just is what it is. Let's keep going though.
And Lopez won the VMA for Best Dance Video. She was on top of the world that night. The woman claims that night, outside of Radio City Music Hall, she got into a limo with someone affiliated with Sean Combs. That suit says, after approximately 20 minutes, plaintiff arrived at a large white house with a gate U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked plaintiff to sign a non-disclosure agreement, informing her that she could not discuss what happened at the after party. She
I believe
gave them
that.
her name and signed the form, but did not receive a copy. The Jane Doe described seeing celebrities, but those people are not named. Inside the building, plaintiff recognized many celebrities as she entered what appeared to be a large living room or foyer containing a large crowd. Plaintiff attempted to mingle in the crowd and talk to several of the celebrities that she recognized and whom she wanted to see at the VMAs. Waitstaff circulated throughout the room.
Now, mind you, like, okay, let me look this up really quick because I want to check this out and see for myself. How old is Jay-Z, you guys? Let's look this up. Okay, so Jay-Z is 55. Okay, so it's 2024, of course. So let me just do this really quick. Okay, Jay-Z at the time was somewhere maybe like 30 or 31 years old. Still a grown man, right? This girl She says she was 16 years old or something like that. Come on, man. Come on, for real. Like, look, I have friends that are 33 right now, female friends that are 33. And I understand, they still doing their thing. They still trying to look for relationships and whatnot. But when I see them doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, I don't know. It's kind of like just, maybe I'm just getting of my age, or I'm just becoming more mature. But I see them in certain clothes and stuff like that, and I'll pull them to the side, or message them and be like, hey man, respect yourself a little bit, man. Put some clothes on, you know, change this up. And it's hard to believe that, he is up here in raping girls, when he is one of those dudes that is like, has daughters. He is one of those dudes that have come out and said like, hey, when he was had that whole situation with R. Kelly, and R. Kelly was suspected of messing with little girls, and he got into the fight on stage with R. Kelly, and then all of a sudden it's changed up. Yeah, it's just weird. I think, like I said, two things can be true all at the same time. Do I think he was probably there in the situation? Absolutely. Do I think he could have been like involved in sexual encounters? Yeah, absolutely. But do I think it was with, little girls or whatever the case? Nah. And if it was, I don't think he was aware of that. So let's keep going though.
Carrying trays of drinks, and loud music played throughout the venue. Plaintiff observed widespread drug use, including marijuana and cocaine. After attempting to talk to numerous celebrities, plaintiff accepted a drink from one of the waitresses, circulating the crowd. The drink was a reddish yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
After of that drink, plaintiff began to feel woozy and lightheaded, making her need to lie down. A photograph of an actual exemplar container used by Combs and or his agents/employees to insert GHB into alcoholic drinks is seen below, and these are the photos included in the lawsuit that show a small plastic container that the plaintiff claims contained drugs at the party. The woman, remember, who claims she was 13 at the time, says she felt woozy and went to look for a place to lay down.
She wasn't even 16. I thought they said 16. She was 13 at the time, and Jay-Z was somewhere around 30 or 31. He was 13. Let's let him keep going.
She claims she found a bedroom that had just a large bed in it with no other furnishings. And what she describes next is incredibly disturbing. The cases I cover each day here on Crime Fix show you just how scary the world can be. And one of the scariest things that can happen is if you ever get hurt. But I want you to know, if you're ever seriously hurt or in an accident, your case could be worth millions.
Look at this. Look at this, you guys.
The firm has an army of more than 1,000 lawyers who will fight for what you deserve, and they have the track record to prove it. In the past few months, Morgan & Morgan has won big verdicts like $12 million in Florida, $26 million.
A lot of people don't want to talk about this stuff because they don't want to be labeled a conspiracy theorist. But when they throw the shit in front of your face and they start putting up lawsuit claims and how you can make money and stuff like that, and then they start going after one, we only have so many black billionaires as it is. I always like to quote this from the hit TV show that came out like a couple of years back. It was Empire. And there was a scene in Empire where I think it was the son. His name was Hakeem in the show, and he was talking about Pops is dirty or Dad is dirty. Lucius Lyon was his dad, and he was like, Pops is dirty, and his mom was like, baby, she said, anybody who has made their money and has made a substantial amount of money, and I'm paraphrasing, this is not exactly what she said, but essentially she was saying anybody who has made their money like this, if you dig deep enough and long enough, you're going to find some dirt, you're going to find some dead bodies. And I believe that. I believe that, anybody who has made a substantial amount of money has had to do some dirt. But why is it that when black Americans particularly make their money, have influence, get into this situation, I'm not even saying like that these people are good people. I'm saying, like, why is it that we don't see this with other people as well? Why is it that we just see it with African Americans? I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm black. I don't know, but it's just weird to me. But let's keep going.
In Philly and 6.8 million in New York. All of those were much higher than the highest insurance company offer. Seeing if you have a claim can be done in 8 clicks or less, and you don't even have to leave your couch to start one. Also, a really great thing, you only pay Morgan & Morgan if you win. There are no upfront fees. So if you're ever hurt, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/crimefix. The suit states, soon after, Combs entered the room along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity, Celebrity B. Plaintiff immediately recognized all 3 celebrities. Combs aggressively approached plaintiff with a crazed look in his eyes, grabbed her, and said, "You are ready to party." Combs then threw plaintiff toward a wall, causing plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which point Combs grabbed her again and threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Carter as he vaginally raped her, while Combs and celebrity...
Now, like, I don't know, man. Was this playful? I don't know, man. Like,
B watched. After Carter was finished, he stepped back toward the wall. Combs then stepped forward and vaginally raped plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back, standing up quickly and punching out at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. Taken aback, Combs stopped his attempt. The allegations in this suit are very disturbing, and Sean Combs is denying the claims being made by the woman, who's now around 37 years old. Combs and his legal team said in a statement, "This amended complaint and the recent extortion lawsuit against Mr. Busby exposes his barrage of lawsuits."
yeah, it sounds like to me like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there. Let's keep going.
Against Mr. Combs for what they are: shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs. As his legal team has said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. And Jazzy posted a lengthy statement on X calling the allegations heinous. "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt, called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny," in all caps. "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case." This lawyer, who I have done a bit of research on, seems to have a pattern of these type of theatrics. "I have no idea how you have come to be such a deplorable human, Mr. Busby, but I promise you I have seen your kind many..."
So again, Jay-Z is basically saying, hey, if this is the situation and you're telling me that I was a part of this act of raping this woman, or R-ing this woman, excuse me, y'all know how YouTube is, then why don't y'all go after me criminally? Let's get it. Why don't you guys go after me criminally? Why did you try to get in contact with my lawyer and give me the opportunity to shut this down by paying you a lump sum? If it was about getting justice for the young lady, why don't we just lock them up? Because if that's the case, I totally understand. I would be wrong about Jay-Z, and let's just wrap it up. He's messed up. He's just like P. Diddy. Let's go and lock him up. Why are we going this route? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Am I wrong on this? Please tell me. Like, am I just a stan for Jay-Z, or does it sound like it's more going on than what they're telling us? Please let me know.
Times over. I'm more than prepared to deal with your type. Jay-Z then talks about his family and the toll this will take on them. My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. My heart and support goes out to true victims in the world who have to watch how their life story is dressed in costume for profitability by this ambulance chaser in a cheap suit. You have made a terrible error in judgment, thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Only your network of
Wow.
conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. And lawyer Tony Busby, who filed this suit in the first place, is firing back also on X. Regarding the Jay-Z case and his efforts to silence my clients, Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter on behalf of an alleged victim, and that victim never demanded a penny from him. Instead, she sought only a confidential mediation. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has
A confidential mediation. What does that mean? A confidential mediation. Um, Hold on. I just want to bring this up. I'm going to
not only
look
sued
for
me, but
this.
he has tried to bully and harass me and this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I'm very proud of her resolve. As far as the allegations in the complaint filed, we will let the filing speak for itself and will litigate the facts in court, not in the media. I want to bring in Nima Rahmani. He is an entertainment attorney and he's been following the whole Sean Combs ordeal very closely. So, Nima, your thoughts on Jay-Z being revealed as Celebrity A in this lawsuit? I know you and I discussed this a few weeks back.
And Jeanette, I'm not surprised. You and I have speculated, as to who this might be, and I think it was really telling when Alex Spiro and Quinn Emanuel filed that extortion lawsuit against Tony Busby. It's pretty well known that Spiro represents Jay-Z and Rock Nation, so it was the most likely celebrity, and now it's been revealed that the allegations are indeed against Jay-Z.
I think it's interesting too because Alex Spiro came out swinging about a month or two ago when something came up about Jay-Z and Beyonce on a Piers Morgan show, and he came out, sent some type of letter to Piers Morgan saying, "You need to retract this, get rid of whatever was said about my clients," and he did it lickety split, and then
Yeah, y'all.
that
Did
was
y'all
kind of a
hear
big
about
red
that?
flag
About
that
the if y'all get a chance, I'm gonna try to post this up, but it was live, and Pierce Morgan actually had Jaguar Wright on there, and um, Jay Z had his lawyer call in while they were live on the show, telling them to cease and desist and to not talk about anything like that. So that part was wild.
Jay-Z was on the offense, or on the defense and on the offense, trying to play a little bit of both. So, but the thing is, Jay-Z is saying this isn't true. He's filed a motion to dismiss this suit. He is not taking this laying down. He is saying, this has emboldened him to not give in and pay one red cent. But this woman is claiming this was Jay-Z and Sean Combs who raped her as a 13-year-old girl. So how do we get to the truth of the matter here?
13.
So what you would want if you are Busby and this now woman's lawyer is ideally you have some sort of corroborating evidence and a contemporaneous report. It can be challenging to bring these types of cases decades later. Now, it's really going to go in one of two ways. And we saw it with Diddy and Cassie Ventura. This is either the first of many lawsuits that are going to be filed against Jay-Z, or this is a one-off. We know that it can be Weinstein, it can be Cosby, it can be Epstein. Oftentimes, abusers abuse more than one victim. And I'm not saying any of this is true, but if it is, there may be more than one victim here. And if others do come forward, sometimes it's hard for jurors to believe one victim in a he said, she said type situation. But when victim after victim is telling the same story of physical and sexual violence, that's very hard for jurors to overcome.
We still don't know who's.
And let me just say, once your name get drug in the mud with something like this as a man, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you can recover, but it's really hard to recover from it, even if you've been proven innocent, even if you know, have evidence, it's still hard to come back. I mean, this is just so crazy.
Celebrity B is. There's been a lot of speculation about that. We don't know who it is. We know it's a woman, and she so far has not been unmasked. Tony Busby has not revealed Celebrity B's identity. What can we take away from
Yeah,
that?
who is this Celebrity B?
It's a Celebrity B. There's a lot of speculation out there. I mean, obviously, we know who Diddy was dating at the time, and I think that's who a lot
They
of
said it
people
was a
think
female.
It was, but obviously, we weren't there, and it's just innuendo and rumors right now. But that individual, from a legal perspective, the allegation is that she was a witness. She was not a participant. Witnessing a sexual abuse is certainly terrible, but I don't know necessarily if there's any legal claim against her, although I'm sure Celebrity B does not want to be unmasked and wants nothing to do with this, just like most individuals right now want to have nothing to do with the Diddy allegations. And if it's Diddy and Jay-Z, I think that same logic is going to apply.
Yeah, everybody is trying to stay
So
away from
Jay-Z
that right
wants
now.
this to go away as quickly as possible. We saw what happened when lawsuits were filed against Sean Combs, or at least the initial one by Cassie. Are we going to see more lawsuits filed against Jay-Z in the coming days?
I think the coming days and weeks and months are really going to be telling. Having represented a lot of victims of sexual assault and abuse, there is a hesitation to be the first one, because it can be terrifying to go up against a rich and powerful man with a lot of assets and unlimited resources, right? You might get dragged in the media, right?
You
When
dragging this man in the
the
media. He's
first
not
person
supposed to
files a
fight back.
lawsuit and you kind of see there is this strength in numbers, and that's what Me Too is all about, right? So I don't know. It's still too early to know if it's going to be a Me Too type situation for Jay-Z and the entire music industry, or is this just going to be one accuser? And I'm not saying that I don't believe the one accuser, but it is a very different case in the courtroom and the court of public opinion if there's
Yes.
many accusers. So I think that's going to be the big determining factor in this. And ultimately, if there are a lot of accusers, what does that mean for Jay-Z's business dealings, right? He is someone who produces the Super Bowl halftime show. What does the NFL do? What
Exactly.
do other celebrity do?
He has too
What
much
does
power.
Beyonce think of all this? Again, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but if it does, it's certainly a game changer here.
Jay-Z is certainly not taking this lying down, and he's fighting back as much as he can in the courts. Nima Rahmani, thank you as always. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Anjanette.
And that's it for this episode of Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Thanks so much for being with me. I'll see you back here next time.
Yo, what do you guys think about this? This is wild. I kind of had a feeling they were going to include Jay-Z in this lawsuit. It was just too quiet. They kept on talking about this. I honestly thought that Foxy Brown was going to be involved in this, and she still may be. But as of right now, I don't. Maybe she's Celebrity B. I'm not for sure. They did say it was a female, but I'm not for sure. I doubt it's her. But with that being said, what do you guys think? Do you think he's involved? Do you think he did it? Do you think he's innocent? Do you think he's guilty? Let me know. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be updated. All my TMP group out there, man, I appreciate y'all sticking with your boy. Stay tuned for more content that's coming out. I'm going to get with y'all later, man. Peace. Be easy.